How do you treat that apartment while you praying for a house? How you treat that boyfriend while you asking for a husband? How you treat that girlfriend while you asking for a wife? Because God will test you with rent before he makes you an owner.
Now I will never be your hater, I'm your biggest fan. I hope it falls into place just how you planned it. Life could put you in a pickle, just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. If you hear a fan is hot, I'm not cutting the fan off. They used to say if God can't trust you with the little things, you're not going to get bigger things. And what I see or what he said is so true because is it God's little test? Maybe so, but a lot of times people they're reckless with other people's stuff, and there's a karma in that. Like if I've hung around people who they got a car or somebody gave them a car and they trashed the car. Or they got somebody else's car, they was using somebody else's car and they were reckless with it. But then the story is, but let me tell you, when I get my stuff, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that. And it's like, but you'll never get that. And and when I say never, this is what I mean. Just using a car analogy. You'll be reckless with somebody else's, destructive with somebody else's, and give everybody the speech about what you're gonna get when you get it. And if you get it, it's gonna be the worst decision you probably made. Because either you're gonna destroy that or it's gonna destroy you. And what I mean is, if you treat things well, you can keep them for a long time. But if you're one of those people who are, you're really reckless with stuff, how long do you think things last? When he said, if God can't trust you with rent, you'll never be an owner. That you have to have a rental history and this, that, and the third, and then apply for a home, right? Unless you got cash, right? But I've seen time and time again how people who say everything that they want, but they're terrible to everything leading up to the thing that they want. So if I got a goal, um, I say it in this analogy. You want to be a certain thing as an adult, and you're a teenager. That certain thing you want to be has a certain path. So in your teenage high school phase, you don't want to put in the work to go that path. So you're not gonna get there. But then you get to the college age phase, and you're still not willing to put in the work. But you're gonna assume, hey, if I get an opportunity to do this thing I've been wanting to do my whole life, all of a sudden I'm gonna put in all the work and I'm gonna know everything I need to know. And no, because nobody's gonna believe in you because if you told the world, like I want to do this, but you never did any of the work to get you from point A to point B, and who's gonna help you? You lost. It's the same thing with I've seen people I've seen people help people who are down on their luck. And those people who are down on their luck bring their destructive habits to the person's home that they're getting helped by. But in assume, well, when I leave here, oh, everything's looking up. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've seen people help people get on their feet and and put themselves in a position to get ahead, and they sabotage it. Look, I need you to save your money so you can get on your feet. When you get on your feet, you can get a place and you up and running, you ain't gonna have no problems. But what do these people do? You know what I'm saying? I'm finally free to kick it the way I want because I don't have any bills or responsibilities. And then whatever agreement was made, the time runs out, and then now they're out there. But I need that type of help one more time. It's like you crazy. Like when the pastor was talking about how you know you want a husband or a wife, but you're not good to your boyfriend or girlfriend. You got to learn how to love people. You got to learn how to treat people with love and kindness. You got to practice that when you're dating, because every day you might not be in a loving mood every day, but that don't mean you can't be a loving person. You might not want to be nice every day, but you got to practice that. But a lot of y'all just it's just gonna all I could be getting a F in common sense, in life, but just when this one day comes, all of a sudden I'm gonna be the genius of common sense. And it's like, no, you're gonna be the exact thing that you've been for this extended period of time. So at the end of the day, you have to make a conscious decision. I'm gonna treat this thing that doesn't seem like much good, because if I do this, I know when I get better things, I'll be able to treat that well. Like I remember when I was in college, um, we had an apartment, and the apartment complex was, raggedy. But because the apartment complex was raggedy, that didn't mean my apartment had to be raggedy. Or me and my roommate's apartment, it didn't have to be raggedy. And I'll never forget when we were packing up. I was packing up to leave, and we were moving out of it. I was moving out. I remember the super. She came by. She was like, "Yo, this is the cleanest apartment that I didn't had it. Like I ain't even got to do nothing." And I remembered that, because as I got older, I had this thing where you got to take care of stuff, because I've seen people run through a whole lot of things in their life because they're waiting for this one big thing to happen. And I've seen people actually be terrible with all the little tests and then get the big thing and then destroy the big thing, and then think life is gonna start over so they can get it right. And to me, it's funny, it's ironic, but I guess it's one of the worst feelings to 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 run into that type of karma, But to me, I'm like, hey man, hey, you finally got everything you asked for, but because you never were good with the little things leading up to it, it crushed you. The weight of everything you wanted crushed you when you got it. And now you have to realize, okay, if I start from the bottom and do all these things I should have did back in the day, I could get right back here. Nope. Takes too much time now. But I'm done. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.